This is about touching your parrot's beak to improve tameness. Visit trainparrot.com for more information about using this taming technique. What I like to do is put my hands on my parrot's beaks, and that gets them used to hands touching them, but it also teaches them not to bite, because they get used to hands being something for scratching their beak like this, and they enjoy that because they can't really rub their beak, and they get scaly and flaky, and they like for you to pick off food or dirt or old bits of beak off for them. And by doing this frequently, you can improve their tameness and teach them not to bite, but to just let you put your hand on their beak. This is the best place to learn to touch your parrot. If you have a slightly aggressive bird, if you try to touch the tail or the wings or the head, you might get bit. But when you put your finger on your parrot's maxilla, that's the top beak, that is the one place that they absolutely cannot bite you, because they can only bite you between the lower mandible and the upper maxilla. So by putting your finger up there, you can guarantee they can't bite, and you can always pick your finger up if they're about to. So it's a way not only to build up trust with the parrot to let you touch it, but it's also a way for you to develop your own, fearlessness of the parrot, so you're not nervous. If you're used to touching their beak, you're used to the shape of it, you're used to the feeling of it, and you're used to the parrot nibbling on your finger a little bit gently, then you're not scared of the parrot, and you can handle yourself with a more confident atmosphere around the parrot, and then the parrot's going to be less likely to bite you because it can read what you're doing and feel comfortable around you. Step up. Hey, Truman. Hey, good bird. Once again, let's say you have a parrot with a awfully big beak. You put your hands on that beak, they can't bite you. And then you could introduce the parrot to slow beak scratches and touching the beak all around. And then you could also work down to the lower one. Once again, they cannot bite you if you're holding by the lower mandible because you're below their biting range. And then from the beak, you can expand your range to petting a cheek, petting on the head, and touching the parrot all around. Once you have the confidence of that beak, and that beak is no longer a fear factor for you, you can be much more comfortable around your parrot. Good bird. Good bird. Yeah. Beak scratches for Truman. Yeah, beak scratches for Truman. They will adore you for scratching their beak for them. Good boy. If you're constantly touching your parrot's beak, you're not going to be fearful of it, and your parrot won't be fearful of you because it's used to all the handling.